Sir, Cadet Seijiro Makabe, a second-year officer cadet from the Imperial Royal Guard Surface Pilot Academy, reporting as ordered. Wilfried von Reichenberger. This man is one of the 7 heroes of the defense of Great Britain, also known as the Black Wolf King in West Germany. I know about him from the textbooks, but to think that a true hero of military history now stands before my very eyes. His presence is so intimidating. My spine trembles every time he glares at me, and yet standing next to him makes you believe that even with entire herds of beta invading the place, he would escape unscathed as long as he's there. One does not become like that simply by surviving the front lines. Like Father and my brothers, he has a unique, commanding presence, something exclusive to those who have been tempered by the flames of war. Yes, sir. Cadet Makabe, reporting for duty. Bundeswehr. Whoa, the Major did it. He said my name. He actually said my name. I don't mean to sound like a hysterical fanboy, but remaining calm is an excruciating task. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your kindness. Only 3 foreign cadets in 18 years, and I'm one of them. Being assigned to the famous Cerberus Battalion, Fortuna truly shines upon me. Let's be honest, exchange cadets are nothing more than operational baggage for the units which accept them. The fact that frontline countries take turns hosting us is more than enough evidence of that. It would be unforgivable to let this chance go to waste. I'm about to get the same amount of attention they usually give to Bundeswehr regulars. Failure is out of the question, or I would bring shame upon the Royal Guard, the Empire of Japan, and the House of Makabe. What?
これより10日に及ぶ貴君の経験が軍の名家たる真壁の血肉の一辺となり、日本帝国と人類に勝利と栄光をもたらさんことを願う。
This living legend knows a father, and even about the Makabe family. Major, your words are an honor I do not deserve. I will devote myself entirely to my duties so that I live up to the glorious name of the Bundeswehr's 44th Tactical Armored Battalion. I'm misty-eyed. Let my emotions get the better of me. How disgraceful. Control yourself, you idiot. I cannot afford to look like an effeminate fool in front of a living legend like the Major. Yeah, don't be such a fucking dork. My apologies, Major. Oh yes, Major, you are wise indeed. This unsightly emotional outburst was only amplified by the strain I put on myself. As my 5th eldest brother, Jogoro, used to... Jogoro... I heard that Misha thought of Joe Rogan for some fucking... As my 5th eldest brother, Joe Rogan, used to say, keep calm and carry on. Also, have you tried DMT? Yet here I am, a scion of the Makabes, acting like a wuss, to think I got moved to such an extent, even though it was because of something so minor.
少佐、着任したばかりの候補生にそのような無理をおっしゃるものではありませんわ。
私は特に無理な要求はしていない。
栄光だ、血肉だ、勝利だなどとおっしゃっておきながら、固くなるなとは随分ご無体ですこと。
やはり無理は言っていないようだ。
It's like, no, I'm not being unreasonable. No, I think when you mention these things, it's kind of unreasonable. No, I'm definitely being reasonable here. Maybe you should definitely start paying more attention. I like passive-aggressive sassy ladies. This demeanor from the secretary. How soft-spoken she is, so feminine. In spite of that, she is remarkably blunt when speaking to someone 2 ranks above her.
私はジークリンでファーレンホルスト
Linde von Fahrenhorst.
短い間ですがよろしくお願いしますね真壁候補生
Fahrenhorst? This gentlewoman is the White Wolf Queen from West Germany, one of the 7 heroes of the defense of Great Britain. Likewise, it's my pleasure, Lieutenant. And here I was thinking something so rude. Cursed be my ignorance. I thought she was a simple secretary because she's standing by the entrance the entire time. The textbooks had only a brief profile of her without photos. It must be why I had imagined her to be a more imposing woman. But the one thing that really puzzles me is something else. How is it possible for such an influential person to still remain a mere lieutenant? And she even acts as the major's adjutant.
かの黒き狼王にあのような言葉をかけられて力まない士官候補生がいらっしゃるならぜひ
誰がどのように言う方が一向に構わん。それで俺の何が変わるわけでもない。
Look, listen. This is just the way I do things. You know this, goddammit.
もう少佐はいつもこうなのよ許して差し上げてくださいね
No, the Major's words have made quite an impression. I'm truly grateful.
まあ
He's like, yeah, I like this guy. Major Eichberger is incredible. He's the kind of man who doesn't worry about what others may think. He simply enforces his ideas with an unbending will. You can't possibly hope to measure up to him. Forcefulness, that's what defines him. And to do him justice, I should judge the Major by his actions, not by mere hearsay. The way I overreacted to his words was simply shameful, and that's not to mention how I dismissed the lieutenant out of hand. Clearly I have allowed myself to be misled by my preconceptions. How immature of me. Your 6th oldest brother? Let me guess, yeah? Life is selection and decision. One must never fail to use their own eyes to ascertain the true state of affairs. So say the teachings of my 6th oldest brother. Oh my god, they keep adding syllables. Sukerakura. Sukerakura. How unfortunate. It seems to have fully How unfortunate. It seems I have yet to fully grasp the meaning of his lessons.
私の話は以上だ。真壁候補生。現場に引き渡される前に何か
Nothing, sir.
では私から真壁候補生に質問があります
What's this? A question from Lieutenant Fahrenhorst?
インペリアル・ロイヤルガードがあなたの送り先に私たちの部隊を選んだ理由は何だ
Why? My superiors never told me the reason for the decision. I guess she wants to hear my own conjecture. In that case, it stands to reason the lieutenant doesn't expect me to repeat the official stance of the United Nations. Because our nations employ similar anti-beta strategies, because the precepts of chivalry and bushido, the codes of knights and samurai, are very much alike. But that's only half of the story. The exercise is also designed to promote a broader way of thinking, as well as the capacity to cope with rapidly changing developments on the battlefield. In other words, it's an opportunity to learn from our differences.
あなたはそれを学んで帰るつもりということですね
Yes, ma'am. Pardon my rudeness, but I have no intention of going back to the Empire until I've fulfilled my objectives.
覚悟ですか日本の武人侍にふさわしい立派な答えですね
貴君の研修に我が隊が選ばれた意味私も理解した
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Fitting of a samurai. Splendid. Couldn't ask for a higher praise. Now I simply must live up to the lofty expectations these two heroes have placed upon me.
では貴君の在任中身の回りの世話をする者たちを紹介しよ
As always, you'll see the one lady.
う入れ
He's like, oh god, not her.
ゲルハルト・ララーシュタイン対以下3名出頭いたしました
The Sonic Baron, Gerhard von Rollerstein. Amazing. 3 of the 7 heroes are present in this very room. I really want to turn around and take a look at him. There's no way I can show such disrespect before my superiors. Regulations demand that I stand at attention with my eyes fixed forward. However, I can picture the face of Sir Rollerstein with a fair amount of detail. Unlike the lieutenant, his photo was on the textbook. In response to the Major's silent nod, loud footsteps start approaching this way. Considering how soon the steps stop, he must have a long stride. Oh god damn. You know, whoa, he's huge. Yeah, no, this man, for one, this man tall, but also that mustache. God damn. Ooh. I'm feeling something. Whoa, he's huge. He's also tall. Easily 2 meters tall. Oh damn, so a solid 6 feet, at least. The photograph didn't do him justice at all. Now this is why I need to see things for myself. Cadet Seijiro Makabe, a second-year officer cadet from the Imperial Royal Guard Surface Pilot Academy. A pleasure to meet you, sir.
第二中隊を預かるゲルハルト・ララーシュタイン大尉である。遠路ご苦労である。
ララーシュタイン卿、あとは頼むぞ。
お任せあれ。大隊長退出。
歓迎の晩餐で会おう。
Yes, sir.
直れ。
では真壁候補生、また後ほど。
Yes, ma'am. As the Major exits the room, the sharp but still comforting tension disappears with him. In its place, a new kind of pressure quickly fills the briefing room. I wonder, what is the source of this vague sense of unease? Could it be related to the captain, or is it rising from the European elite standing behind my back? His silver eyes are devoid of compassion, completely unlike the Major's. The captain's icy gaze feels like it can pierce a hole right through a man. Ooh, he's got them gray eyes too. Bruh, I'm liking this captain. If I had to put into words, looking at him fills you with the same kind of fear a man would feel if he were lost in the untamed wilderness. Is this how the indomitable spirit of a true Germanic soldier manifests itself? Nevertheless, Seijiro, you will not trip over the same stone twice. Through peace of mind, your path will be revealed.
さて、楽にしたまえ。
Yes, sir. But I refuse. Rigidity comes to me naturally. True life would mean putting a burden on myself. Though my composure may falter and I may relax my stance somewhat... Oh god, let me try that sentence all over. Though my composure may falter and I may relax my stance somewhat, I will stand firm in the end, no matter what might come.
研修機関の機関に関わる一切は我が輩の責任である。何か
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
ん
What happened? Why are you quiet all of a sudden?
ん
Ah, yeah, he's doing the mustache twirl. I love this guy. I love him. I'm loving it. I love this guy. I get it. Instead of like the usual, like, stroking the beard as you're contemplating, he's doing the He said that I should voice my thoughts openly. The only thing on my mind is that ludicrous mustache of his. Don't you dare talk shit on that mustache. That mustache is godly.
楽にしたまえ。真壁訓練生。
I knew I fucking loved him. This man's fucking great. I love it. Yes, more. Sir? The man's bizarre beyond words. One of the glorious 7 heroes should not be bizarre beyond words. This man can't be him. He's a lookalike with the same name. It has to be.
いいな。本物である。
Did he hear me? How? Telepathy?
大尉、候補生の硬さもほぐれたようですので。
Why in blazes is she acting like this is normal? Is this the usual routine around here? The captain is utterly abnormal, an overwrought character of a man. Yeah, well, he's fucking awesome.
さようであるか。では、ベスターナッハ中尉、飛型に任せよう。
The Major and the Captain are polar opposites. How do they even work together? And what about me? The Captain could be a clear and present danger to my well-being. Oh, yes, Mommy. I love me a good eye patch character, and goddamn, she is slaying it. Whoa. Ma'am, Cadet Seijiro Makabe, second-year cadet from the Imperial Royal Guards Surface Pilot Academy. A pleasure to... She's lost one eye. That can't possibly be. I'm sure it's just an injury, and since she's still wearing an eye patch, it must have happened recently. You're unfit to serve as a surface pilot if you only have one eye. Could it be that she's waiting for a replacement to be grown? Not to mention the matter of her gender. I heard that a woman would willingly leave her appearance tarnished. Appearance tarnished? Nah, she looks like a badass. Also, you talking shit about people with one eye? Don't you dare. Like, it ain't happened yet, but if you're talking shit on my homegirl Akane like that, I can't let that stand, alright? Because she lost her eye during fucking the Yokohama assault, and I'm not gonna sit here and take that slander on her. I hope Akane ends up looking like this. I hope.
第2中隊所属第3小隊を
ブリジット・ヴァストナ
ブリギッテ・ベスターナッハ注意だ。短期間ではあるが貴様が私たちから多くのものを吸収し独日連隊の絆となることを願う。
I love you. I love him too. Yes, ma'am. Finally, someone normal. Thank God. I feel like I can rely on her. Indeed, it's just the captain who's special. Yes, that's right. That's exactly right. I fucking love this guy. Thank you for having me. I promise I won't let this rare opportunity go to waste.
だが正確には貴様の面倒を見るのは私の部下だ。フォイルナー少尉。
And then we got Second Lieutenant Fulner is, more women, of course. The situation in Europe is similar to the empires, where countless men were killed in the early stages of the war. It's only natural their military has a similarly high ratio of females. Yep. She's the one I met earlier.
もう名乗らんでいいぞ。貴様の世話役に任命されたイルフリーデ・フォイルナー少尉だ。
イルフリーデ・フィルナー。
我が隊へようこそ、中部訓練生。今日から10日間、あなたのお世話をさせていただきます。お見知りおきを。
You're cute. Yes, ma'am. I look forward to working with you. I thought she was a lady of British origins, but it turns out she's a Budweiser surface pilot as well. Budweiser. Why did I have Budweiser, man? Bundeswehr. That was the fucking name. I pronounced it as Budweiser. Anyway. She must have nerves of steel. By keeping quiet about the fact that I trespassed on military property, she is knowingly in breach of regulations. And yet look at her. She acts like absolutely nothing has happened. I'm also willing to bet she... No, she probably hasn't forgotten. Or maybe she has, and she's like... He's gonna like approach her later, like, thank you for not mentioning that before. And she's like, mentioning what? Oh, right, you're that dork who was over in the fucking path, weren't you? Despite me having committed a crime, she's willing to ignore the issue. I certainly don't look kindly upon rule breakers, but just this once, perhaps it's alright to accept her lenient stance on the matter. Inconceivable! Hiding such a despicable deed is unworthy of the Makabe name. How will I ever answer to my ancestors? Military regulations are absolute. It's true that she has not directly lied to her superiors to cover for me, but a lie of omission is a crime nonetheless. To come clean about the incident is the right thing to do. Hold on. Let's suppose I come clean. What will happen to Lieutenant Fulner afterwards? It's only natural to atone for the sins one has committed, but that would also draw attention to the lieutenant's own fault. I would condemn her to the harshness of a military tribunal, just to compensate for my past improvidence. Can I truly call that justice? Father, brothers, what should I do? Bling. I can't get over this guy, he's fucking great. Wait, surely not. Surely the captain didn't read my thoughts just now. No, Seijiro. Cease your urgency this instant. There's no such thing as telepathy. I'm not mistaken, right? Those are JoJo poses. Like, I'ma come clean. I haven't watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure myself, but I've seen plenty of fucking memes and other things circulating the fucking internet. He's 100% doing JoJo poses, isn't he? At least that very first one where he's like this, I'm almost certain that's a fucking JoJo pose. Yeah, and like the fucking point, I know that shit. The fucking... Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Captain, why must you baffle me so? Just hand me the card like any normal person would. Why does nobody else seem to mind? Am I the only sane man left in this room? Anyway, I guess I will apologize to Lieutenant Fulner later. If she agrees to pretend she didn't see anything, I will turn myself in afterwards.
どうした真壁候補生。顔色が悪いな。
No, I'm alright, but I appreciate your concern.
そうか。では続ける。
Those bad manners. Openly showing signs of displeasure is something I have to avoid at all costs. I must regain my composure right this instant.
カードを見ろ。表のチップには貴様の ID が登録されている。それが貴様の身分を証明し、この基地での安全と生活を保障する生命線となる。
Okay, time to calm down. Let's look at the card and take one more deep breath. As long as I avoid making it look like I'm stifling a yawn, everything should work out fine. Alright, I'm perfectly calm now.
ドリンクディスペンサーから各ゲートはもちろん、部屋の出入りの際には必ずそれを使う。肌身離さず持ち歩くこと。いいな。
That's gonna become a fucking arc during the story, isn't it? Where he loses the card and has to fucking recover it somehow. Yes, ma'am.
士官候補生は本来総長相当だが、
I know for a fucking fact that's a gun.
一般人以上、軍人以下の機密レベルとして認識してもらいたい。
My range of movement will be limited as long as I have to rely on this card. I'm sure to be tracked as well. Reasonable enough for a frontline base, I suppose. It's a rather robust security protocol, given how much emphasis they put on the underground level safety. It's no wonder the surface was surprisingly easy to traverse.
なお、ID の再発行はできない。紛失すると発見できるまで帰国できないどころか、6日間の国際問題になるので気をつけろ。
It won't really, but she's saying that just to fucking instill the fear in him. I fucking love this guy! Yes, ma'am. I will definitely take your words to heart. International incident? This is Europe's and mankind's largest fortress line. Indeed, both the level of security and the responsibilities one has to shoulder are off the charts. Is this how harsh life is on the front? Every time he does something, just every time, just one little movement, I'm fucking done. I can't, this guy, I love him. At this rate, I don't think I will get away with the crime I committed, even if I was acting under irreproachable ignorance. However, my actions have been proved over complex security. I'm ready and willing to face judgment, for the sake of mankind.
冗談はさておき。次に
Yeah,
基地
right.
内の行動について説明する。
She was pulling my leg? How far are these people willing to go for a cheap laugh? How am I supposed to learn anything like this?
体調不良など緊急の場合を除き、単独での行動は極力慎むこと。ただし、予定表に従った施設間の移動はこれに含まれない。
Come to think of it, there was a somewhat elderly Royal Guard instructor who used to joke around like this as well. Misguided attempt at comedy aside, the lieutenant is still within a range of what you would call normal, I would say. No, the problem lies with the captain. He's what you'd call an eccentric individual. Then again, maybe my discomfort stems from my own narrow-mindedness. I really wish I could have a greater tolerance for his antics, but I can't be expected to brave the untamed wilderness alone.
に従って、部屋と食事は士官待遇だ。給仕に関しては快適を保証する。食事のクオリティは諦めろ。合成食材と、ここがイギリスである悲運を乗ろうがいい。
Why is he behind
予
her?
定変更の有無は、毎朝フォイルな勝利の確認のこと。
Everything this guy does is just fucking great. Everything. This man can do no wrong, alright? He showed up as a fucking tall daddy, and now he's just a fucking absolute dork, and I love him. Holy fuck.
ブリーフィング後の本日の予定は、基地施設見学、その後自由時間、一級〇〇時より歓迎の晩餐だ。当要塞基地の司令
This motherfucker playing peekaboo with me now.
数名同席するので、清掃着用のこと。
Oh my god.
以上、質問はあるか？
The second time's just as great as the first. No, ma'am.
フォイルナー少尉。
ございません。
では解散である。ベスターナ派注意。
解散。
では真壁候補生、こちらへ。
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. What a relief. It's finally over. Don't remember the last time I've been this nervous during a briefing. Of course, it's mostly due to the captain's antics, but I just can't get the fact that the lieutenant is concealing my crime out of my mind. I can't bring the topic up right away, though. If someone were to overhear us, she'd be in trouble as well.
待て、フォイルナー少尉。真壁候補生は廊下で待っている。
Yes, ma'am.
立ち上がれ気高く前さら